Hey guys, it's Natalie. Welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can tell from the title of this video, today I want to address those who are new in business. There was a time where I was not full-time, and there was a time where I was making maybe at maximum $50 a month in my business. So I understand what it means to be new, and so I just want to provide some tips for those who are new in business. So number one, that's extremely important, is to remain consistent in building brand awareness. So a lot of business owners, you'll see them excited in the beginning, and then when things don't go how they initially planned, they fall off. People need to see your brand at least 7 times before they actually decide to purchase from you. So if you only posted that product once or twice, if you only posted it once a week, you haven't even posted it enough to get sales that you want to get. 100% of your viewers or your audience will not purchase from you, right? It's all about numbers. So if you're only promoting once a week or once a month, that's really not enough. It's important that in the beginning you build brand awareness. People are going to be becoming familiar with you and familiar with your brand, and once they understand that you're a legitimate person, right, you're a legitimate business, once they see you posting enough, they will then build trust to buy from you. People don't just buy from you immediately. Some people will, those who already know you, right? But to get support from those who don't know you yet, they have to become familiar with your brand. And so in the beginning especially, but it's not too late right now, it's so important that you just continually work on building brand awareness, getting your name out there, talking about your business on social media, making YouTube videos is a great outlet as well, word of mouth out on the streets, or wearing your product if you have a product-based business. When you're out and about, people stop and say, "I like your sweater," you stop them and say, "Thank you, it's actually from my clothing brand," and you have business cards on you. You guys, there's so many ways to build brand awareness, but your job right now in the beginning is to just remain consistent in doing that. So if you have not already built social media streams or an email marketing list, that's actually next on my list, you want to start doing that now. The next thing to build your business, especially in the beginning, is to start and build up your email list. All an email list is a designated list of people who are interested in purchasing from you or are interested in supporting your business. And so if you could have a list of people, thousands of people who want to support you, who are looking to buy from you, wouldn't you want to have that in your business, especially in the beginning? So as a new business owner, it's extremely important to start building up that email list. I always get the question, well, how do you build it? Call to action. You tell your customers, hey, sign up for my email list here. Give them a reason to sign up for your email list. People don't usually just sign up because you ask them to. Provide a discount, 15% off, a free gift, exclusive access to new arrivals. Be showing sneak peeks on your social media and lead them to your email list to get the full details about a new product or a new service. You don't want to give everything away on social media because there's no way to capture those people. You really want to always on social media, you want to lead them continually to your email list. There are multiple platforms to build an email list on. I personally use MailChimp. I've also heard of MailerLite. There's also ConvertKit, etc. Just try one that you think works best for you. Look up videos on the different kinds. I've always used MailChimp. It works for me, but it has been changing over time, so it may not be the best option for you, but look into it. You never know. But the fact of the matter is you want to start building an email list, and if you don't even know how to get on these emails like list services, then get a Google Drive, a Google Doc, and just start collecting email. Just start wherever you can, right? Start where you can, but don't let that be an excuse to not start your email list. The next thing is understanding exactly who your customer is, right? And knowing exactly who your ideal customer or your target market is. So you need to understand who it is that you're serving. So in the beginning, a really big mistake that I see is people saying, I want to serve everybody. I'm a business for everybody. But that simply can't be true, because if you're for everybody, then why would I feel like I need to shop from you, right? I need to have a reason to feel like I should shop from you. So when I talk about being fearless and faith over fear, I typically target those who are faith-based entrepreneurs, those who are understanding that they want to have a season of having no fear. They want to exert faith and they want to take risk. So usually it's entrepreneurs, it can be teachers, they're usually faith-based, but they don't have to be. People who are up for the risk, right? That's my target market. So you see, it's not a specific person. She's tall, African-American with long hair. Like, no, that's not the case. So think about who is it that you're going to be serving. Who is your customer like? Because once you understand your who, once you understand that category, it's going to be extremely easy to market, right? Because you'll say things that specifically target that person, right? Like, feel like, oh, I need to support this, or I need to get this product, or I need that service, right? You want people to feel like what you're doing, your business is specifically for them. So if you've not yet narrow down to a specific audience, a specific target market, you want to do that right now. Take some time today and think about who is your ideal customer. Okay, the next tip for new business owners is to think about how you can step outside of the box and bring something fresh to your brand. I'm reading my notes, you guys. So think about how you can step outside of the box and bring something fresh to your brand. So once you're getting started and you're promoting your business, you know, you're continually posting the same thing over and over again. As you're doing that, you should constantly be thinking about, okay, what's my next move? How can I be innovative? How can I expand this brand into something more? You never want to be stagnant in business because your current customers will have gotten everything that you offer and they'll fall off, right? You want to, once you identify who your customer is, you want to be constantly thinking of different ways that you can provide something of value to them that may be different than what you already offer. So for instance, for me, I have not always owned this Fearless brand. At first, I just had my clothing boutique. And so I want to think of ways that I could cultivate my current audience in a way that was different than what I've ever done before and include more of my faith into my business. So I'm very much so faith-based, but I wasn't really incorporating that into my brand the way that I wanted to. And so thinking about ways to marry what I always wanted to stand for and what I currently am offering, which is clothing and apparel, and how I can marry the two to take my brand to a different level, right? To a different space. Because I really wanted to start cultivating that faith base of my business. You know, True Co Styles, the name of my clothing boutique, is based on being a truthful company with true values. It's based on me being a Christian. That's the reason why I named my business that. And so, but it wasn't as noticeable. And so with that, I wanted to bring more things to my brand to help it stand out. So what that means for you is think about, why did you start your business, right? What are your underlying values? And with that, you have something that you want to stand on, and you can consistently expand your brand with those same values. So think about ways that you can step outside of the box to expand your brand. This is going to help you to constantly keep your audience engaged with you by still providing more products that you can make money from in your business. And then the last tip, you guys, is to start small and to expect growth, okay? So as we're starting up businesses, I want you all to remember that it's okay to start small, right? And to grow from where you are. It's okay to start with just one small idea. And as you just continually, naturally progress, add on to that. So you see, I didn't start off with just a Fearless clothing brand and my boutique and my book. No, it was a natural progression. It was a natural progression. So I started out with my clothing boutique. That was my first small idea. And I allowed myself, like I said in the last tip, to naturally progress and to step outside the box. So then I came with the Fearless collection. I started teaching about being fearless on my YouTube channel. That encouraged me to then write a book, Soulful for the Entrepreneur. And so it's just expanding from there, right? So start small with that one idea. That one idea is enough. And as you just get started and as you remain consistent, you will see yourself, as you allow yourself to step outside of the box, once you understand who your target audience is. You all see how all this works together? Once you do all of this, your brand will naturally grow. You will naturally go to the next level. And so understand that growth happens. Think about you as a child, right? When you're growing up, you naturally are growing gradually over time. So you may not notice that you're growing over time, but one year you just happen to turn around and look back and you realize, wow, you're a whole foot taller, right? You may experience massive growth spurts, and you may, slow down in your growth over time. And that's just how about your business as well, right? Your business will grow a little bit at a time, and you'll look back and say, wow, I can't believe I've come this far. You may have this amazing idea and you may grow super fast, and then you may become steady over time, but your business is growing. So as long as you remain consistent, apply all of these steps and just be consistent, you guys. Stay in your own lane, have your own vision, grow like you will grow. The growth will happen, but you have to believe in yourself. Literally, I understand that at times it can feel like it's just not happening for me. It does not happen overnight. Whoever you see that you think is happening overnight, it really was like 10 years in the making or 3 years in the making that you did not see. So think about your business, your brand, and just keep the faith, y'all, and literally just continually grow. Don't give up on yourself yet. Just keep going. I promise you, you will see a return in your investment if you continue to invest your time or your finances. My next thing is sometimes, like with a child, you may notice that their growth is stunted, right? So some children experience a stunt in their growth. And so when someone is not growing as they should, as a child, they typically go see a pediatrician or a doctor or someone specifically for height or growth, right? Or for childhood development, a pediatrician, I would assume. So the same thing goes for your business. If you have been in business for a while and you're realizing that you're not growing at all and your growth is stunted, then you may need to see an expert, right? A business development expert, as someone who's an expert in whatever your industry is, to get more insight, right? You may need to invest your money to get help from someone who can actually help you get past whatever pits you're having. But if you're someone who you haven't seen the growth that you want to see, first apply these tips. And if your business is just not growing the way that you want, I also always suggest investing in a coach. You can get books, you can go to a conference, but I really like coaches because they really can like one-on-one diagnose your business. So that may be an option for some of you who you're having trouble with growing your business. So definitely reach out to someone. Don't just sit and wallow. If you're serious about your business, I'll say that if you're serious about growing your business, then seek help, right? Apply these tips, seek help, remain consistent, and you will experience growth as long as you stay for the ride. So thank you guys for coming to my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys apply these topics and these tips to your everyday life and your business, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.